municipal waste is being mixed into the water supply meant for people of Delhi. In response, the Election Commission has sought concrete evidence to back the claims. In fact, EC is also asked what supporting evidence does Kejriwal have to level these sensational allegations. Now, in the 14-page reply to the poll panel submitted, Arvind Kejriwal also stated that such toxic water, if consumed by the people, would lead to grave health hazards and fatalities as well. The Election Commission to that sought evidence to substantiate the claims, once again asking for details on the type and quantity of contaminants found in Yamuna as is being alleged. Arvind Kejriwal further claimed that the cause of Yamuna river contamination has been identified. In response, the Election Commission sought clarification regarding the allegations and asked specifically for evidence on the type and the nature of contaminants. The AAP Supremo also said that the ammonia level in Yamuna water is significantly above permissible limits as confirmed by the letter from the Delhi Jal Board. The Election Commission, in the 2-page response to Kejriwal's reply, said his response was entirely silent on the poisoning charge and no factual and legal matrix with evidence has been provided so far to support these statements. So yes, we've seen a full-blown war of words between the Aam Aadmi Party taking personal potshots at the Chief Election Commissioner. But that's not all, viewers. Just a short while ago, a flying surveillance team of the Election Commission along with the poll body's returning officer also reached Kapurthala House in Punjab, the official residence in Delhi, I beg your pardon, the official residence of Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann. In dramatic scenes, the team accompanied by Delhi police was stopped from entering the Chief Minister's residence, and Aam Aadmi Party has already called it political vendetta in the run-up to election. So what really happened amid this mega water war that was being fought? What really prompted investigative agencies to knock on Bhagwant Mann's doorstep? It's a car seizure with Punjab government sticker on it. This was seized by Delhi police. It sparked off yet another political fight. Now, what was really found when this car was first recovered by the Delhi police? The car was found with a Punjab government sticker on it. As far as the Punjab government version is concerned, in defense, the government has said that this does not belong to the Punjab government. They've ruled out that possibility in its entirety. The car has a number plate from Punjab, and we can see that if we go by these visuals that we've zoomed for you as well. But the government of Punjab in its defense says that the car's number plate is forged and fake. Further, the allegation that's been leveled, also being cited by the BJP, is that there's cash, Aam Aadmi Party pamphlets and bottles of alcohol that have been found in this car. The defense to that is that this vehicle belongs to a resident of Maharashtra, and since the number plate is forged, these allegations cannot be held against the Aam Aadmi Party. So yes, the seizure of this vehicle bearing a Punjab government sticker, allegedly loaded with cash, liquor and AAP pamphlets by Delhi police, has escalated into a major political controversy, with the BJP, the Congress countering the Aam Aadmi Party while citing this instance. Now, the BJP has accused the Aam Aadmi Party of resorting to unethical means to influence elections. The Congress has also alleged that the Aam Aadmi Party is misusing Punjab Bhavan in Delhi for unlawful activities like distributing cash and liquor. The Aam Aadmi Party's defense has been that these are all baseless allegations. Like I said, they say the number plate is not of a person from Punjab, rather a resident of Maharashtra. The BJP, to make its point, further claims that the seizure of car with cash, liquor and AAP pamphlets has exposed the AAP, while the Congress has called for a police raid on Punjab Bhavan and says there's more that will be found out. As far as the Aam Aadmi Party is concerned, in its defense, it's called the charges as vendetta by both the BJP and the Congress. Sharpening the attack, the Bharatiya Janata Party has also raised serious concerns over the law and order and has claimed this seizure of the cash, liquor-laden car linked to the Aam Aadmi Party and a threat to Delhi's security. The Congress claims AAP is illegally using money and liquor to sway voters ahead of elections. So they're hinting at the model code of conduct being breached. The AAP, once again, rejecting all of these allegations, calling it a desperate attempt to malign the image of the party before elections. And while any election season, viewers, comes with its own set of controversies, why are we seeing a poll officer being dragged in? Is it all but fair, or there's merit to the allegations leveled by the Aam Aadmi Party? We take that up with our experts joining in just a bit. But first up, the reaction so far.
बीसीसीआई राजनीति कर रहा है, पोस्ट रिटायरमेंट उनको नौकरी चाहिए।
मैं केजरीवाल जी को कहने आया हूं, चुनाव जीतने के लिए झूठ बोलना बंद करो।
मैं चैलेंज देता हूं केजरीवाल जी, आप दिल्ली के लोगों को गंदा पानी पिलवाते हो, यमुना जी का पानी छोड़ो, यहाँ जो पानी मिल रहा है उसी को पी के दिखा दो।
ड्रेन नंबर 6 का पानी जहाँ जुड़ रहा है वहाँ पे नायब सैनी जी चले, मैं साथ चलूँगा। 1 लीटर भर के बॉटल में ग्लास में डाल के नायब सिंह सैनी जी को दूंगा, पी ले, दुनिया को दिखा दे।
All right, let's quickly open this up with our guests joining us this evening. Radhika Khera, spokesperson of the BJP, along with the spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party, Anmol Pawar, and Gautam Seth, spokesperson of the Congress, joins us as the third political representative. Apart from this political analyst, Pranay Agarwal completes the panel. A very good evening to you, gentlemen, and Radhika. Thank you for taking out your time. There's lots happening clearly, and I wanted to begin with the comments that have been made by Arvind Kejriwal against the Chief Election Commissioner. But since so much drama has just unfolded outside Kapurthala House, the residence of Punjab Chief Minister in the national capital, Anmol, would you want to quickly come in and tell us what's going on? Because the Delhi police personnel are not allowing, and they're saying there's a 100-minute time limit within which they need to go ahead with their own set of investigations. And this is not the police, this is, by the way, the FTS and the returning officer of the Election Commission.
Good evening, Christine ji. Christine ji, the Bharatiya Janata Party is shaken by the looming defeat in the upcoming Delhi Assembly elections, and they are working on the directions of the Election Commission, and they have launched an attack on Punjabis. On the one hand, we saw that how their own leader was seen distributing this 1100 cash, Pravesh Verma, and he was caught red-handed. Despite that, they have not taken any action. The entire Bharatiya Janata Party is involved in distributing money. And give me 30 seconds, I'll show how the money is being distributed by Kailash Gehlot. Just a minute, I'll show you the video. I have the video with me. See. उनके ऑफिस में लाखों करोड़ों रुपए की गिनती की जा रही है, लाखों करोड़ों रुपए की। See how bundles of notes and how Pravesh Verma was distributing money.
कोई मोदी का है ना?
अच्छा, नहीं तो मतलब घर जाके कोई कार्यकर्ता इनके बुला के लेके आए क्या आपको?
हाँ, वो कोई भी बन रहा है ना हमारे झुग्गी में।
झुग्गी में बन रहा है, क्या नाम है आप? मतलब कहाँ रहती है, कौन सी झुग्गी में?
कालीबाड़ी।
कालीबाड़ी में रहती है। तो वोट भी आपका वहीं पे है?
वोट पे वही पड़ता है।
अच्छा, तो कब बताया गया आपको कि यहाँ के आना है कार्ड लेने के लिए? परसों। आज आना है?
ये in Delhi, note बांटो वोट खरीदो अभियान is being run by Bharatiya Janata Party because they know they cannot compete with Arvind Kejriwal as far as the work is concerned. That is why they have no issues, no agenda, no narrative. That is why they are resorting to this dirty politics, and Election Commission is a part of that because they are acting as a mute spectator. They are not acting in accordance with law.
Okay, Radhika, you want to respond? When it comes to several BJP leaders, videos that have been time and again flashed by Aam Aadmi Party leaders of any of these BJP leaders distributing cash allegedly, you know, all of these instances coming to light while the MCC is in force, nobody raises a finger. It's only when a report surfaces of this car seizure that's taken place, you know, the Delhi police so far has said that this number plate is forged. There is no actual merit to the allegations that have been leveled so far of a clear Aam Aadmi Party link.
You know, the lies and theatrics of Mr. Kejriwal are being exposed daily, and the public is seeing through his facade, and so are his own party members, which is why today they lost the Chandigarh mayor election. The joint alliance of Aam Aadmi and Congress lost in Chandigarh, and a Bharatiya Janata Party mayor was elected over there. So with all the things, and having lost Haryana election also, they are taking out the entire, वो उसे कहते हैं हिंदी में एक शब्द होता है खीस निकाल रहे हैं हरियाणा के लोगों से, and blaming the Haryana people of poisoning waters of Delhi, when the fact is that 17 plants are only working out of the 37 water treatment plants in Delhi. Now they come up with a new video, new drama every time that the Bharatiya Janata Party is giving out money to people for votes. We don't need to do that. We don't need to buy people's vote, because people of Delhi are sick and tired of the bhrashtachar of Aam Aadmi Party, of the lies of Mr. Kejriwal, from promises like hum 500 school bana ke denge, not even 60 schools were made. They started counting toilets as classrooms, the toilet sinks. Then they promised that by December 2024, जो पहाड़ है कूड़े का वो दिल्ली से साफ हो जाएगा. It still stands tall over there. He promised that Yamuna would be cleaned by February 2025. वरना उसके अलावा मुझे वोट मत देना दिल्ली वालों. Now he knows that दिल्ली वाले वोट नहीं देंगे, because Mr. Kejriwal had said that, and they have also seen the lies. This is the same Mr. Kejriwal and his spokesperson who said, Arvind Kejriwal, if you remember, he swore on his children and said, मैं कांग्रेस के साथ alliance नहीं करूंगा, घर नहीं लूंगा, गाड़ी नहीं लूंगा, security नहीं लूंगा. He even went on to give एक हलफनामा दिया था उन्होंने, अपने हर वोटर के घर पे पहुंचाया था, and there was an interview to your channel as well at that time where he said कि मैंने अपने हर वोटर के घर में अपना हलफनामा भेजा है, जिसमें मैंने ये कहा है ना मैं घर लूंगा, ना मैं गाड़ी लूंगा, ना मैं सिक्योरिटी लूंगा. He stands exposed. People gave him a chance twice to fulfill his promises. पहले 5 साल he put the blame on the center कि मुझे काम नहीं करने देते. अब क्या उनके पास बहाना था? अब ये बोलते हैं मुझे जेल भेज दिया. Well, if जेल हम भेजा आपको, कांग्रेस की आपके साथियों ने FIR
तो कह रहे हैं कि उनको बहुत जल्दी फिर से गिरफ्तार करने वाले हैं.
केजरीवाल,
he says बहुत जल्दी फिर से गिरफ्तार करने वाले हैं.
He should be arrested for a man, he should definitely be arrested. A man who is blaming an elected chief minister of another state of poisoning his fellow countrymen. He is spreading lies. We saw how the Prime Minister came out and exposed his lies. And Narendra Modi ji clearly said that I drink the same water. The Chief Minister of Haryana also drank the water. He went to Yamuna ji and had water. If you compare Bhagwat Maan, he said Punjab की नदियाँ बहुत साफ है, पानी पिया था, याद है ना कितने दिन अस्पताल में रहे थे. Everybody knows that. He stands exposed today, which is why the fluttering and the nonsense of fake videos that the Bharatiya Janata Party is distributing money, when the fact is that Aam Aadmi Party cars are being caught with liquor, with money, and there are n number of people we've been seeing. And
no, but Radhika, to be fair, we can't comment on that till we reach the finalities of the probe, which is still ongoing. Investigations are still underway, so we really can't jump to any conclusions. But Anmol, I want to state a fact. I want to state a fact before we talk about the allegations that have been leveled by Arvind Kejriwal, which is why the Delhi police personnel are outside Kapurthala House, which is the official residence of Bhagwant Mann in the national capital. The returning officer, O.P. Pandey, says they've got a complaint about money distribution and they have to dispose of the complaint in 100 minutes. And that's why the FST, the flying surveillance team of the Election Commission, is there. They're not being allowed to enter. So you're saying that Election Commission is acting as a mute spectator, but I want to ask you, if an allegation as serious as polluting or discharging toxics, ensuring that the ammonia level in Yamuna is at a certain peak to poison the people of the national capital, do you think that's not grave a charge that needs to be investigated thoroughly, or an explanation should be given for it? So if the Election Commission is seeking more details, greater clarity, minute details of these allegations, why launch a personal attack and call him dangerous for democracy?
Ms. Walia, the Delhi and the whole country is witnessing collusion between the Election Commission, Bharatiya Janata Party and Delhi police. Yesterday, the Bharatiya Janata Party planted a car with fake number plate. Here's the reality. This is the number. You can show it to the whole country. There was no driver. Now they are defaming an army personnel on whose name this car is registered.
No, I'm sorry.
The government of
I'm sorry,
Punjab
Anmol. If the Aam Aadmi Party is not being held guilty as yet, before the probe concludes, the BJP cannot be blamed for it either. Let's be fair.
Just a minute. 10 seconds. See, allegations, baseless allegations were made against us, stating that this car bearing this registration number was of Punjab, whereas the government of Punjab has very categorically stated yesterday that no such vehicle is owned or hired by government of Punjab. As per official record, it is found that the vehicle is registered in the name of Major Anubhav, who resides in Maharashtra and is a permanent resident of Khadki. And this registered vehicle model on the registration number is Ford
Anmol, it's
EcoSport.
election season.
But
I understand that it's going to be an aggressive campaign. Both on part of the BJP, the Aam Aadmi Party, the Congress as well. No, I understand it's going to be an aggressive campaign. But we cannot fool the Janta of the national capital and go by everything that political leaders are saying in the run-up to the campaign. And so an explanation is being sought. Why not give the explanation? If you're leveling a grave charge, then you need to come out with proof also to back your claims, and that's what EC is asking. Why are you saying election commissioner is...
I'm showing you the proof. I'm showing you the proof. And there's a statement of government of Punjab as well. Secondly, you questioned about ammonia level in Yamuna. See, Christine ji, this letter by the BJP itself exposes the Bharatiya Janata Party on which they are themselves relying. This letter issued by the CEO of BJP clearly states that the ammonia level in Yamuna River is 6.5 ppm, which is hazardous for health, which cannot be treated in the water treatment
That's been admitted by the election commission as well. The election commission has taken note of the fact, has taken note of what Delhi Jal Board has submitted, has taken note of the high ammonia level in water supply in the national capital. Your source is being questioned, so you need to come out with pointed responses. Pranay ji, what do you make of the ongoing controversy? I'll come to you, Radhika. I need to go quickly take in a word from the other two speakers as well. Pranay.
Kritsween, what I see is the theatre of the absurd unraveling in Delhi politics. The problem with the Aam Aadmi Party and its leader is that, they are still in activist mode, very frankly. So, when they were a part of the Anna Hazare movement, these guys were throwing allegations left, right and center at the entire political class. And this latest allegation that Yamuna is being poisoned by Haryana is of the same league. But what I see is a more dangerous fundamental aspect, which is that, it almost reeks of anarchy. This is kind of an anarchist orientation when you are questioning the legitimacy and the sanctity of constitutional bodies like the Election Commission. Indian Election Commission has for long enjoyed a great level of credibility internationally also. And that is because of its track record. Now, when you are raising fingers at it, I would say it's a very dangerous trend, because that can possibly, shake people's faith in the
Anmol, I'll come to you. Please don't speak over each other. I'll come to you. We have a few more minutes in the debate. I'll come to you. Yes, Pranay, complete yourself.
So, throwing such allegations at constitutional bodies like ECI can shake the foundations of electoral politics. So, I would say no party should venture there. We have seen that
we've seen so many parties already take that road. We've seen the Congress not too long ago, until it decided to part ways with the Aam Aadmi Party and launch an aggressive campaign, was questioning the same chief election commissioner, was questioning the sanctity of the electoral process, until the election commissioner had to actually break down the process in which votes are counted and the transparency attached to it.
Absolutely. So the ECI has, on that issue of EVMs, also yet again proved its credibility, I would say. And Congress ko muh ki khani padi hai. The Congress, frankly, in Delhi elections is a lost cause. The fight is between BJP and Aam Aadmi Party. The BJP seems to be going all guns blazing on the Aam Aadmi Party on issues ranging from Sheesh Mahal to these, nonsensical allegations like Yamuna poisoning by Haryana. Also, AAP is very, I would say, politically not smart on this count, because what they are trying to reap in Delhi, they will have to pay for in Haryana elections. So the Haryana people will keep in mind that, such allegations were thrown at them, and the AAP will be made to pay politically for it there. Even Rahul Gandhi has challenged Arvind Kejriwal, right, to drink water from Yamuna. Okay. So that also indicates a complete unraveling of the India alliance.
Absolutely. How would you respond, Gautam? Because so many questions are being parallelly asked to the Congress party. Anmol, I'm coming back to you. I know you want to make a point. But Gautam, the manner in which the Congress has also been selective in criticizing the Aam Aadmi Party, suiting its own political narrative, you know, the politics of convenience which is being given a priority, because you've decided to now fight elections separately. Lok Sabha, the story was different. There are leaders like Mr. Makin who've come out to say that this was a wrong call since the beginning. It's really not working in your favor narrative-wise, is it? You're taking on the AAP, yes, but you've also shifted your strategy. Sheesh Mahal is a case in point. You said that we were the first ones to talk about some of these allegations. Liquor policy, the Congress leaders were the ones to rake it. Then you decided to suddenly show up at Arvind Kejriwal's doorstep when he was arrested, show solidarity, support. And now again, you know, you're towing the same line. So there's a clear shift every now and then.
Ms. Wali, I hope that I'll be given equal amount of time as the representatives of the other two political parties were given to speak in this debate. Coming to your question, firstly, that the Congress, Mr. Makan, of course, has admitted that it was a mistake to have contested with them in the Lok Sabha. But at that time, the fight was against the incumbent government in the centre. Right now, the incumbent government in Delhi is the Aam Aadmi Party government, is Arvind Kejriwal led Aam Aadmi leading this state from the national capital from the last 12 years. Now, when such is the scenario that you miserably fail on every order, when you were not in power in Punjab, you used to say that the air pollution is because of Punjab. Today, you are not there in Haryana, you are saying the water is being poisoned because of the people of Haryana. So this pick and choose policy and this Arvind Kejriwal becoming a rather habitual liar to just doing fakery all the time with the people of Delhi is something that the Congress will question. He has ruined the Delhi that was established by the people of Delhi along with Mrs. Sheila Dikshit. Together, they envisioned this city to be one of the most brightest capitals to be looked at. We were the greenest capital in the world in 2011. We had got that award. We had got the award for the best CNG system ever implemented. It was Mrs. Sheila Dikshit-led government which did all of that. Today, where are we? The traffic system is crumbling, the infrastructure is crumbling, the metro lines are not going up. They are again coming up with the guarantees. Why is Mr. Arvind Kejriwal not coming up with a list of 15 achievements in the past 12 years? So he has miserably failed the people of Delhi, and all that he has landed up doing is corruption in form of liquor scam, his own luxurious lifestyle in form of what you call that Sheesh Mahal, and then fakery allegations, event management, fakery allegations and event management is what the Aam Aadmi Party is now limitized to.
Aren't you fearful of losing the big brother status in the INDI bloc? Because you don't only have loyalists, now Congress loyalists in INDI, but also the one-arm distance friends like TMC who have openly decided to back the Aam Aadmi Party. They're saying performance over anything else. And they're campaigning in support of Arvind Kejriwal today. You're not finding too many takers.
I would rather not want to comment on the decision of the other India Alliance partners to have come down to Delhi for campaigning. The Congress is doing what it sees is right for the people of Delhi. The Congress is doing everything to re-establish the legacy of Mrs. Sheila Dikshit, to re-establish the Delhi that the Delhiites and Mrs. Sheila Dikshit had together dreamt of. And the Congress is fighting hard for that. If Ms. Mamta Banerjee, Mr. Akhilesh Yadav think that Delhi has had a lot of progress, they should go to the areas beyond North Delhi, West Delhi, East Delhi and look at the kind of water that people are drinking, look at the kind of air that people are breathing, look at the kind of traffic situation that people are stuck in, look at the Mohalla clinics which do not even have refrigeration systems for having basic injection facilities. So they should look at the crumbling education system where toilets are named as classrooms. So when they look at all of this and they still feel that Delhi is growing again under this fakery of a government called Arvind Kejriwal's Aam Aadmi Party,
how far will previous electoral results take you on more?
I don't see Delhi developing at all.
Okay, how far will previous electoral results take you when there is so much anger on the ground, when people have not really seen any improvement as far as air pollution is concerned? The Yamuna situation remains the same, and the party has admitted on so many occasions that we need to do more. So what are you waiting for? You've had 10 plus years to yourself. The easiest thing to do right now is blame a neighboring state like you did when air pollution was at its peak.
Ms. Walia, one of your panelists said that we blamed the people of Haryana. We never blamed the people of Haryana. उनसे तो हम कभी पानी मांगते हैं तो वो लस्सी
अरे बट अनमोल जी, अगर वहाँ पे बीजेपी ने पॉइजन डाल दिया है या जहर मिला दिया है पानी से, तो वहाँ के लोग भी तो वही पानी पिएंगे ना अनमोल जी. और is there some special outlet where this poison is being injected, which is only going to the people of the national capital?
You can say that you can allege that we are doing politics, but here's the hard reality. It is the National Green Tribunal in 2024. What did it say? It said that take action on drain impacting Delhi's water, because they also know that there are more than 400 polluted industries which are releasing industrial discharge and waste in the water, and it is the responsibility of the Haryana government to ensure that the water which is released in Haryana, which is being sent to Delhi, is treated in the sewage treatment plants, which is not being done. It's their own report which says that their sewage treatment plants are not working. And why is there a spike in ammonia levels in the last 5 days? 50 दिन में से 5 दिन ही क्यों ये 7 हुआ? And when we raised this issue before the election commission and when we informed the people, suddenly today the ammonia level decreased to 3 ppm. Why is it happening?
Radhika,
because
you want to respond?
It is being done intentionally by the Haryana government.
Political pressure has corrected the ammonia level in Yamuna.
That is for the Haryana government to explain
what the
एकदम से
Congress
कैसे हो गया?
spokesperson was saying, as well as the. Can I
Anmol,
yeah, let me respond.
She's heard your questions. I'll come back to you if you want to come in, but let her respond to your question. Radhika.
There are two things I want to respond to. One, to the Congress spokesperson, he was talking about CNG, Sheila Dikshit's work, traffic, mohalla clinics cumbering education system, visit North, East, South Delhi and all these things. भाई साहब, मार्च में फिर आप उनके साथ गठबंधन क्यों करके बैठे हुए थे? Why were you in alliance, and why was Rahul Gandhi voting for the same Arvind Kejriwal who had failed on all these parameters that you were counting over here? Why did Ajay Makan, who is also a New Delhi voter, go and vote for Arvind Kejriwal's candidate? Today he is accusing him of being corrupt. Before the alliance you accused him of being corrupt. So you people are very confused. You don't know whether you are with them or not with them. He is the same man who called Sonia Gandhi the most brushed aurat in the country. He is the same man who called Sheila Dikshit the most brushed woman in Delhi. Yet your Chief Minister candidate, Mr. Sandeep Dikshit, was the first person to reach his house after Arvind Kejriwal was being arrested at 9 PM on a complaint given by you, and you people led by Anil Chaudhary, Ajay Makan, Supriya Shnet and Pawan Kheda went to the police station and said in pe FIR karo or arrest karo. So people are seeing through the drama of the Congress party, who was the first one to give support to Arvind Kejriwal to form his first government. Having said that, coming to Mr. Anmol, let's break. I have 3 questions for him. 10,000 cusecs of water is supplied from Haryana. Haryana has shortage of water because Punjab refuses to give water to Haryana and gives them very little water. Yet despite the shortage, Haryana ensures that Delhi gets adequate clean water through cemented pipelines. So there is no questioning कि कहाँ से यहाँ पे poisoning हो रही है. दूसरी बात, it is on Delhi Jal Board has said on record, and Delhi Jal Board comes under Mr. Kejriwal. They have said that the water is being contaminated due to industrial wastage and sewage near Wazirabad. So it is happening in Delhi itself. What are you doing to clean that? Third thing, like I said, there are 37 water cleaning treatment plants, out of which only 17 are working. Why are the rest not working? Why are they not working? And also, is this not why Mr. Arvind Kejriwal installed a 15 crore water treatment plant in his own house? Because he knows that the water of Delhi is not drinkable, it is not potable. So he does not want his children and his family to drink that water, which is why he installed a 15 crore treatment plant for himself in his Sheesh Mahal, and the other 20 water treatment plants of Delhi are not working, so that our children, people of Delhi, have to drink that contaminated water. We know it that the MCD water is also not potable. People have to buy water in Delhi. नल का खोलिए, घर में काला पानी, नीला पानी और अंडे की बदबू वाला पानी आता है. You promised clean water. You promised to clean the Yamuna, but you said कि यमुना साफ करने से वोट नहीं मिलेगा. तो आज आप क्यों सवाल उठा रहे हैं? जब आपको वोट नहीं मिलना था, सफाई नहीं करनी थी. And you had said अगर मैंने यमुना 2025 फरवरी तक साफ नहीं करी तो मुझे वोट मत देना. क्यों दे अब आपको दिल्ली वाले वोट? What reason do you have? कभी आप बोलेंगे बीजेपी काम नहीं करने देती, कभी आप बोलेंगे जेल में डाल दिया. अरे तो बोलिए ना राहुल बाबा से.
Besides, Anmol, I have a larger concern that must be addressed here. Imagine telling an Aam Aadmi in the national capital that your water is poisoned, that you may catch some sort of a disease, you may fall ill, you may be hospitalized. It implies all of that, right? So the kind of fear mongering that comes with it. So why should the Election Commission not ask pointed questions? It's election season. If all of this is being done only for campaigning, and to rule out that aspect, you need to give pointed responses. You're taking personal potshots at the Chief Election Commissioner.
Ms. Walia, I'll give pointed responses. Give me 1 minute.
No, but your party supremo needs to just give all of those replies in written, no, sir? What kind of poison, in what quantity, what have you done to ensure there is a fixed methodology to fight this, toxic water supply in the national capital? Pointed response, Anmol.
I've heard it for the third time. Can I respond now? The Bharatiya Janata Party is in a habit of lying. 24 घंटे झूठ बोलते हैं. Listen what he said. इन्होंने कहा that Arvind Kejriwal जी ने कहा कि यमुना पे वोट नहीं मिलेगा. Listen his statement.
नहीं मिलेंगे. अच्छा? लेकिन मैं यमुना फिर भी साफ करूंगा, क्योंकि मैं यहाँ पे वोट की राजनीति करने के लिए नहीं आया. वोट की राजनीति तो ये लोग कर ही रहे थे. सत्ता से पैसा, पैसे से सत्ता ये लोग कर ही रहे थे. वो करने के लिए मैं नहीं आया.
हम यहाँ पे वोट की राजनीति करने नहीं आए. हम देश की व्यवस्था सुधारने आए हैं.
Sir, then you need to make responsible statements.
The Bharatiya Janata Party, no, Ms. Walia, are the lives of people of Delhi not as important as Amit Shah or Virendra Sachdev? Why did they refuse to drink the water? 7.5 ppm अमोनिया का पानी पीने से आज उन्होंने मना कर दिया. If they were, अगर वो सही थे, why did they refuse? They should have accepted the challenge of our leader, Mr. Sanjay Singh, who went there. बताइए.
I don't think anybody is denying. I don't think anybody. I don't think anybody is denying. Nobody is denying the ammonia levels in the water supply. What one is asking you is, how are you pinning it squarely on the neighboring Haryana? That's all that one's asking you. And what are you doing as a government in power in the national capital for 10 years? What steps have you taken to fight this problem at hand? Pranay, last comments to you. I need to quickly wrap up.
Christine, I would say that politicians across political parties need to be held accountable for whatever they say, whether it is the promises that they make or any allegations that they level against their political rivals. Whether it is an Aam Aadmi party making allegations that Haryana is poisoning the Yamuna, or it is the BJP for that matter making allegations that,
but
cash and
CWC
liquor
should have
was
also played its own
transported.
part, no, Pranay? Radhika can also respond if she wishes to. CWC should also make an effort to ensure this kind of animosity doesn't erupt between two states, especially from different parties.
Absolutely. Moreover, we are all talking about cleaning the Yamuna. A lot of political parties, particularly the party which claims to be an epitome of clean politics, which is Aam Aadmi Party, they have also, muddled the political waters. A recent report by the Association for Democratic Reforms revealed how 44 of the 70 candidates fielded by AAP have a criminal cases against them, right? Comparing to 29 from the Congress and 20 from the BJP. So this is the very antithesis of clean politics which parties like AAP claim to represent. So that is also a concern. I would say the BJP can stand a very good chance in the Delhi elections, provided they make good one shortcoming that they have, which is that they lack a CM pace. So that is somewhere where AAP is doing better, which the BJP needs to strongly counter.
Okay, but that said, as far as the water crisis is concerned, it should be a shared responsibility, and this should not be seen with the prism of just who's to gain electorally from this. I hope this goes much beyond the Delhi battle that is to unfold on the 5th, and subsequently we will see who's going to be taking up that challenge on the 8th. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining us. Anmol, apologies. We'll perhaps be able to continue this on another day, given this is not going down anytime soon, dying down anytime soon. Thanking Radhika as well for sharing her own perspective on this big story. Heading into a short break with that, viewers. On the other side, we take you through the big news of the Delhi High Court Tribunal confirming extension of 5-year ban imposed on SFJ founded by Gurpatwant Pannu. What is it that the centre told the court? We get you the key details in just a bit.
MDH का किचन.
So finally, the Vande Bharat train is in Kashmir, and today, as part of the trial, the train is right now going through this picturesque valley of Kashmir. And my VJ will show you outside these snow-capped mountains, and the sort of mesmerizing view that I'm going to witness on this train journey is unimaginable. It's a trial run of Vande Bharat train, and historic one, given the fact that for the first time, J&K, particularly the Kashmir Valley, actually is going to get connected by train to the rest of the country. It was in the 70s for the first time Jammu got connected with the train to the rest of the country. Before that, history has that it used to go to Sialkot, which is in Pakistan. But now, for the first time, the railway has finally got the Vande Bharat train. You will notice here it has been specially designed. These windows are heated, so if there is snowfall, it will ensure that there is no snow that hampers your view. There is heating, there is air conditioning, there is maximum comfort, and there are other small tweakings done by the Indian Railway to ensure that this Vande Bharat train runs smooth in Kashmir. There was an internal train which used to run, which was inaugurated during the UPA time, but then after several years, this project was ongoing, and this is a major and a massive project that is ongoing, which is now just completed actually, and we might hear the inauguration taking place very soon. And this is very comfortable seating that we notice here, and if you look at around me, it feels like it's going smooth. Must be going 80 plus at the moment at the speed, but it looks very smooth and comfortable ride. Now this train will pass through 38 tunnels, which covers more than 115 plus kilometers of your journey once you start from Katra. But people have been saying that what they actually need is a direct rail between Delhi to Srinagar, and that will actually help tourism, that will actually help people commute, students and people from all walks of the life. But nonetheless, this project is landmark and historic, which will soon be inaugurated, and the country will have for the first time access to Kashmir through the road link, and people would have to actually buy air tickets during the winter time at a very high cost. But now with the train coming to Kashmir, you will have comfort and luxury to travel outside. But there are issues. People want the train should come to Kashmir directly instead of stopping in Katra, and it should directly come to Kashmir. One has to see that what happens with that. But yes, this project has been massive. There are bridges, including the iconic Chenab Bridge, which has a length of 1315 meters and has an arch span of 467 meters. And this is this is actually 35 meters taller than the Eiffel Tower, and is a massive engineering work that has been done. You will notice here that this goes through the beautiful valley of Kashmir, and in the months of snow, you will miss riding Vande Bharat if you are not commuting through it. But there are major challenges. This will boost economy, this will boost tourism. But the challenge right now is to make sure that this train comes directly from Delhi to Srinagar and does not make a lot of stop, because it is in Katra that you have to change. But the government wants, including the Chief Minister, and they have they possibly communicated the message that this train should directly commute from Delhi to Srinagar, ensure that people get the best of travel. And so I'll show you one more thing. My VJ will come with me. You'll see, as part of the security, CCTV cameras are placed around everywhere. And CCTV cameras have been placed there, and you will also get a touch of heating. It's cold outside, but it's hot inside, it feels warm inside. And there are also security personnel deployed inside this Vande Bharat train. It's a massive infrastructure push that the government has been trying to pursue in Kashmir Valley to ensure that this railway finally comes to Kashmir. And what we also know is that this Vande Bharat train will initially go between Katra to Srinagar station, but the demand is coming from people. They should have a direct rail link from Delhi to Kashmir, so that this trail link will be helpful for not only the businesses but also for the commuters who want to travel.
Welcome back, viewers. A tribunal of the Delhi High Court has upheld a 5-year ban on the pro-Khalistani separatist group Sikhs for Justice, citing its involvement in subversive activities that threaten national security. The activities include threats to Prime Minister Modi, Union Home Minister Amit Shah, and National Security Advisor Ajit Doval. A shocking dossier detailing the subversive activities of the SFJ has been presented before the UAPA tribunal, which has led to this verdict. It justifies the extension of the 5-year ban on the pro-Khalistan outfit by the centre. So let's take you through the details. It claims that pre-recorded messages were sent to Rajnath Singh's residence with threats to bomb the parliament. The SFJ repeatedly threatened Indian political leaders, government officers and their family members abroad, said the centre in the tribunal hearing. List of children of police officers and politicians studying abroad was also prepared to take revenge, and further the centre maintains that the SFG organised justice rallies protest against visiting Indian dignitaries abroad to defame them. Panu also instigated protesting Indian farmers to fight the Indian forces as per the submission, and further is reported to have raised substantial funds for the commission of terrorist acts. Now, at the centre of all of this, viewers, is Gurpatwant Singh Pannu, who is a notorious Khalistani separatist and the chief of the banned outfit Sikhs for Justice that we just spoke about. He's been a key figure in pushing for creation of Khalistan and has been designated a terrorist by the Indian government. He hails from Nathuchak village in Taran Taran in Punjab. He is the chief of pro-Khalistan outfit Sikhs for Justice, like I said, which has been banned in India completely, and that extension has now been firmed up. Operates from the United States and from Canada and continues with the separatist activities. He also openly advocates for the creation of Khalistan, a separate Sikh state, and that's why he's almost seen as a figure which the Indian government despises. Gurpatwant Singh Pannu also has been designated a terrorist by the Home Ministry. This happened in 2020. He's facing nearly 22 criminal cases in Punjab, including serious charges under anti-terror laws, and is booked under terrorism and rioting charges and has been accused under UAPA sections as well. He's also accused of waging war against India. So those are the serious charges that India holds against Gurpatwant Pannu, and why his ban has now been extended. Serious key allegations that have been reiterated by the centre while making all of these submissions. We're tracking that closely and how that plays out in days to come. For now, a quick break. On the other side, we talk about the big AI boost for Bharat in the near future. IT Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw has laid out AI mission, but can India outdo a DeepSeek? We get you all the details and take that up with our experts in just a bit.
So finally, the Vande Bharat train is in Kashmir, and today, as part of the trial, the train is right now going through this picturesque valley of Kashmir, and my VJ will show you outside these snow-capped mountains, and the sort of mesmerizing view that I'm going to witness on this train journey is unimaginable. It's a trial run of Vande Bharat train, and historic one, given the fact that for the first time J&K, particularly the Kashmir Valley, actually is going to get connected by train to the rest of the country. It was in the 70s for the first time Jammu got connected with the train to the rest of the country. Before that, history has that it used to go to Sialkot, which is in Pakistan. But now, for the first time, the railway has finally got the Vande Bharat train. You will notice here it has been specially designed. These windows are heated, so if there is snowfall, it will ensure that there is no snow that hampers your view. There is heating, there is air conditioning, there is maximum comfort, and there are other small tweakings done by the Indian Railway to ensure that this Vande Bharat train runs smooth in Kashmir. There was an internal train which used to run, which was inaugurated during the UPA time, but then after several years, this project was ongoing, and this is a major and a massive project that is ongoing, which is now just completed actually, and we might hear the inauguration taking place very soon. And it's a very comfortable seating that we notice here, and if you look at around me, it feels like it's going smooth. Must be going 80 plus at the moment at the speed, but it looks very smooth and comfortable ride. Now this train will pass through 38 tunnels, which covers more than 115 plus kilometers of your journey once you start from Katra. But people have been saying that what they actually need is a direct rail between Delhi to Srinagar, and that will actually help tourism, that will actually help people commute, students and people from all walks of the life. But nonetheless, this project is landmark and historic, which will soon be inaugurated, and the country will have for the first time access to Kashmir through the road link, and people would have to actually buy tickets, air tickets during the winter time at a very high cost. But now with the train coming to Kashmir, you will have comfort and luxury to travel outside. But there are issues. People want the train should come to Kashmir directly instead of stopping in Katra, and it should directly come to Kashmir. One has to see that what happens with that. But yes, this project has been massive. There are bridges, including the iconic Chenab Bridge, which has a length of 1315 meters and has an arch span of 467 meters. And this is this is actually 35 meters taller than the Eiffel Tower, and is a massive engineering work that has been done. You will notice here that this goes through the beautiful valley of Kashmir, and in the months of snow you will miss riding Vande Bharat if you are not commuting through it. But there are major challenges. This will boost economy, this will boost tourism, but the challenge right now is to make sure that this train comes directly from Delhi to Srinagar and does not make a lot of stops, because it is in Katra that you have to change. But the government wants, including the Chief Minister, and they have they possibly communicated the message that this train should directly commute from Delhi to Srinagar, ensure that people get the best of travel. And so I'll show you one more thing. My VJ will come with me. You'll see, as part of the security, CCTV cameras are placed around everywhere. And CCTV cameras have been placed there, and you will also get a touch of heating. It's cold outside, but it's hot inside, it feels warm inside. And there are also security personnel deployed inside this Vande Bharat train. It's a massive infrastructure push that the government has been trying to pursue in Kashmir Valley to ensure that this railway finally comes to Kashmir. And what we also know is that this Vande Bharat train will initially go between Katra to Srinagar station, but the demand is coming from people. They should have a direct rail link from Delhi to Kashmir, so that this trail.
Welcome back. You're watching Plain Speak, and viewers, one of the year's most interesting tech stories is in full swing. A Chinese startup called DeepSeek released R1, an open source artificial intelligence model that's sending shockwaves through Silicon Valley and beyond. And this one word, DeepSeek, is actually breaking the internet. But amidst all the noise and buzz comes a big message from Union IT Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw. The Indian government has said it has decided to build a domestic large language model of its own as part of the 10,370 crore rupee India AI mission. Minister Vaishnaw also announced that India will start this AI safe host Chinese AI startup on Indian servers, which will address the privacy concerns regarding cross-border data transfer. Now, India's tech giants are gearing up for an AI-driven future, with DeepSeek's emergence potentially boosting innovation and market confidence. Multinationals such as Infosys, for instance, are developing over 100 generative AI agents already, signaling a major push into AI automation. Wipro, among the early adopters once again of agentic AI, enhancing customer service efficiency. HCL Tech has reported a drop in LLM usage costs, which makes AI adoption more feasible across industries. And Tech Mahindra, really focused and committed to the AI technology boost in India, is focusing on building smaller, enterprise-specific AI models, tailoring AI for businesses. That's how some of the giants are responding to this emerging technology, not so much in the developing stage anymore in the West and China now, for instance. But DeepSeek will be hosted on Indian servers as well. What does that mean? Here are some of the implications. It will address data privacy concerns, the key area that's being focused on by the government of the day. It will also ensure better control on data transfers. Will further ensure compliance with Indian regulations, something that the government in India has been completely focused on, and will also amount to restricted foreign government access to data. And it can enhance India's AI capabilities, to say the least. So yes, We're on a mission already, AI mission that's now been announced by the minister. You know, there's a roadmap that's already been laid out. It's a conversation that we're seeing on the internet in amongst Indian debate channels and, you know, the news circles as well. Can Bharat really outdo a DeepSeek is the big question we'll take up with our experts joining us in just a bit. But here's what IT Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw said a little while earlier today.
We are practically doing, for example, Llama is already stored on the, implemented on the Indian server. This is an architecture which is based on a paper which was published about almost 15 or 20 years back. There will be models of various types. There will be multiple foundational models, there will be models which are sector specific.
Let's quickly open this up with Mayurakshi Das, founder and CEO, Elixir AI Private Limited, is going to be in the best possible position right now to break down all the details of the road ahead for India as far as this big boost to the entire world is concerned, with DeepSeek, you know, most certainly being the talk of not just the town but the entire world. We also have Jiten Jain, Director, Voyager Infosec, joining us on the broadcast. Mayurakshi, to you first. You know, how do you see this playing out? The world is taking note and so is India, and we've heard it formally from the IT Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw as well. So there is a plan in place, and one is left wondering why we're, you know, behind China in this plan. But how do you see this going forward? The kind of investment that's gone into DeepSeek has been a game changer for one and all, it seems.
Absolutely, Kitswin. You know, I would like to counter you on one point there.
Yes.
Are we really behind China or the US? I don't think so.
It's lovely to hear that. Yes.
Absolutely. I think we've proved we are not here to prove or to validate to the world our capabilities in innovation. That has been done. Natural language processing engines have been used in India for a while now. I myself, you know, promote these kind of services. So I think innovation has gone way, way past that. My strong feel here is that we rather not emulate, China or OpenAI in the US. Let's not reinvent the wheel on what has already been done. We don't need another DeepSeek for sure. ChatGPT works great. I'm sure DeepSeek also. Let's not really fight the price war here. Geographies like China and India have always had a cost advantage. We know that. So what are we trying to prove here? Let's see how we can really implement and really augment innovation. I would love to see something like DeepSeek go into aerospace, defense, healthcare. So while the big giants in India, like you mentioned, are kind of building these models already, I think implementation to disrupt a complete domain is what India has always led with. And I think that's what we will continue to do so.
Very interesting you say that, and that most certainly is a positive approach. I sincerely hope we're building on that, but there are those who also have their own share of complaints as to why we're not seeing so much investment as yet in AI in India. But Jiten, how do you respond to that? Also, do you think, you know, if you closely read in between the lines and go by the minister's, statement officially, does it take you back to OpenAI's CEO, Sam Altman, who visited India last year and said, or rather doubted how India is capable or incapable rather of coming up with its own AI technology within a 10 million bracket? Do you think it was aimed at that?
No, obviously it is a backhanded nudge to him when he mentioned that he was unsure of whether India's 10,000 crores will be sufficient to develop a large language model in the next 10 years. I think they have been made to eat crores. DeepSeek has developed a large language model at a fraction of cost. Now, there are three interesting lessons to learn over here. I was at Raisina Dialogue, and they had a deep tech conclave here in Abu Dhabi just a day back. And there was two very interesting remarks which came in that conversation by a couple of fellow panelists. And someone said that AI is going to be the new age nuclear weapons in the world. Because they are going to give a low-cost strategic advantage. They're going to tell the balance of power to countries which are able to develop these models. And second, what is very important in DeepSeek is not the technology what they have been able to develop, but at the fraction of cost what they have been able to develop, despite of all the sanctions, despite of all the hurdles you have created in that. Now, obviously, you need GPUs to train these language models. One is obviously availability of data, which US companies have acquired long back. But China is a huge repository of data, so they don't necessarily have to wait or look for US for data. What they were looking for the training models and the required hardware infrastructure, which costed multi-billion dollars, and they were only available in the form of NVIDIA chips, and which US had sanctioned. So China could not have developed these models if they were to wait for those NVIDIA servers to come in. What they used were low-end NVIDIA servers to train those
and
models.
And that's why it's taken everyone by surprise, Jiten, isn't it?
Now,
because nobody saw this coming.
Yeah. So there are two important lessons. A, the sanctions might not be able to curtail innovation. They might be able to delay to a bit, but it might give a further resolve to those countries to overcome those challenges. I mean, look at India's space program. Despite of all the sanctions, despite of all the fun we were made of or carrying rockets on bullock carts, we were able to develop a space program on our own because of those challenges and our peers' ability to overcome those challenges and our will to overcome. Now, China has demonstrated similar will, that people who thought that China was almost a decade behind US in AI, they have shown that forget a decade, probably they are almost, at the edge and at, running soldier to soldier.
It's left all of these Western companies stocks tanking. So they're really, it's just not limited to AI technology. I think they're bearing far.
Just last remark, one of the panelists, I will not name, he made a very interesting observations. Probably, in countries like US and India, democracy has become a cost of innovation. I mean, our regulators have become hurdles and, obstacles in developing newest technologies. Where in countries like China, where you call those countries a dictatorial regimes, they are fostering innovation as long as it is not challenging their own national security and sovereignty and their stability.
There's still a surveillance layer to how DeepSeek is functioning in China. So it's not all but well when it comes to DeepSeek, right?
If you support a program,
Mayurakshi, last 1 minute to her because I need to quickly wrap up. We need to go across to another big update that's just come in. Mayurakshi, what do you think this means in the Indian context? An opportunity or a concern? DeepSeek. And the manner in which it's flourished in no time, it's taken everyone by storm. How does India view this?
So I think opportunity galore, obviously, right? So China has set the stakes very high, but it also, I think India has always led with its access to data, we just being such a large, large economy. In terms of opportunity, I'll continue to say that we don't need to build NLG models again, language models again. What I'm trying to say is let's use inspiration like this, if you want to put it in that way, on what DeepSeek has done, OpenAI, ChatGPT has done. However, let's look across domains, right? Let's look across domains where AI can really be for good. We should look at technology for the defense sector where the loss of lives, important lives, valuable lives can really go down if technology or some kind of robotics can deploy every kind of defense system. Healthcare, we have, 1.5 billion people. Public healthcare services are not even penetrating into the rural areas. Let's use models like this, large models, large public models, to really make a change in that sense. So hence, I'll continue to say that, yes, ChatGPT is amazing. It's bringing us more information on our fingertips. DeepSeek's going to do the same. But let's use this $1 billion.
Also, we'll have to wait a little while till we entirely replace DeepSeek with a ChatGPT with a DeepSeek. And the other apps, the AI technologies in the West that have flourished already, it's not going to be all that easy as well, but most certainly it's come as a setback for some, as an opportunity for the others. Thank you so much to the both of you for joining us. We hope to take this conversation forward. Most certainly DeepSeek changing how startup models are looking at AI technology. For now, we need to head into a very quick breaking news that's just come in. This is with regards to the passenger jet and the military helicopter that collided mid-air in Washington, D.C. in United States. Now, there's a confirmation that's come in from the US fire chief who says no one is believed to have survived. The focus, he says, is shifting to recovery operation. And he also said, and I quote, we're now at a point where we're switching from a rescue operation to a recovery operation. At this point, we don't believe there are any survivors from this accident. Do remember, as far as the passenger plane is concerned, there were 60 on board, and apart from the 60 passengers, 4 crew members and 3 security personnel in the military chopper. No survivors left is what the fire chief has confirmed. So unfortunate piece of news coming in from the United States. It was a mid-air collision, absolutely tragic. That's all from me in this edition of Plain Speak. Thanks for watching. Over to my colleague Poonam Burde for the right stand.
Good evening. You're watching The Right Stand with me, Poonam Burde. We're coming to you live from the CNN News 18 Primetime studio, presented by Green Lamb Laminates. Dramatic events over the last few hours in the national capital, of just 5 days ahead of elections. Earlier in the day today, Delhi police seized a vehicle that had a label of the Punjab government. It was found near Punjab Bhavan. Punjab government was quick to defend itself, denying any role. They said this car does not belong to us. Why did they have to come out and